how's it going today everyone? Reegan MacAulay once again back at here with another race preview video for the Super Late Model Series. Happy to be here once again as per usual. Without further ado, let's get right into it and recap where we are at about a month into our inaugural season. After an entire off-season of the stars aligning for the kickoff to the Super Late Model Series, Mother Nature has brought a rain cloud to the first two scheduled events, covering the stars and drenching the tracks. Round 1 at Speedway 660 got postponed by about 18 hours, while Round 2 was supposed to be at Petty 2 weeks ago. Not ideal one bit. While the asphalt has been damp, spirits have not been. Excitement and enthusiasm remains high and is sure to build heading into our next race. On the bright side, weather delays give us even more time to talk about the phenomenal race 1 at the Riverview Ford season opener. 11 lead changes amongst 4 drivers, multiple lanes, competitive action, a late duel between Ryan Messer and Steve Halpin for the win, and another battle between Lonnie Somerville and Dylan Gosby for third, with Dave Oblinus in the mix. Who can forget about drivers like Robbie McEwen, Ashton Tucker, Nicholas Noggle, Corey Hall, and Mike Rogers coming through the field multiple times? That race had it all. And now we get the first race at Oyster Bed Speedway. A shout out to Chapman Brothers Construction and Hynes Paving for sponsoring the event. Chapman Bros has grown into a respected and recognizable company in the region with many big projects on their resume, and Hynes Paving is your home for PEI pavement and construction services. Welcome to my home track of Oyster Bed Speedway. Yeah. A 1/4 of a mile bull ring, the dynamic of this race should be flipped from Speedway 660, where many PEI drivers had little to no experience. This time around, the tables are turned and it's the New Brunswick drivers who enter unknown territory. Some suggest that if you're good at Petty and 660, you'll be good at Oyster Bed Speedway. No walls in turn 1 and 2 like 660, and a wall in 3 and 4 like Petty, right? Well, it's actually far more than that. A challenging and unique oval, Oyster Bed Speedway is a driver's track. Some say it is a 1.5 groove track with tight corners. The walls coming off of turns 2 and 4 sneak up on you very fast. Let's pick up where we left off points-wise. Ryan Messer remains on top, the hottest driver in the region so far in 2023, but has the extended gap between races broken his momentum or allowed him to break away further from the pack? The only winner in series history so far, Messer wants to maintain that stat for as long as he can, but he joins a list of New Brunswick drivers with no experience at the track. Along with the lack of experience, the opposite could be said for Mother Nature's presence, which Messer will hope didn't dampen his ambitions. Messer and Ashton Tucker have won many races in the province of New Brunswick and have been top contenders over the past decade, but they combined for 0 Oyster Bed Speedway starts. Other perennial New Brunswick drivers have not been here in a long time. It's been since 2009 for Dave Oblinus and Lonnie Somerville, and since 2012 for second place in points, Steve Halpin. Almost every New Brunswick driver from Dustin Tucker to Kevin Moore and Devin Snell lack experience at Oyster Bed Speedway. There is one exception though, the number 83 of Corey Hall. In fact, Hall scored a 150-lap win during his last race on the island in August of last year. If anyone can challenge the PEI contingent, it could be him. So it's been well established. Prince Edward Island drivers are the expected favorites to not only win, but to sweep the podium. Dylan Gosby was the top PEI driver at Speedway 660 as he won the EIT Race Radios poll and finished 4th, and Robbie McEwen joined him in the top 10. Both are former track champions, and both have extended distance super late model wins on home soil. 2 of the region's biggest superstars, the hometown crowd would erupt if either driver took the checkered flag first. On the other hand, an Oyster Bed Speedway race presents little pressure, but plenty of opportunity for a driver to make a name for themselves. Nobody was better at the track in House Pro Stock competition in 2022 than Troy Burke. A driver with a growing resume, fans are still awaiting a breakout performance from the Sherwood team. While an SLMS win wouldn't be a surprise, it would vault him up a category and solidify his place among the region's best. The loyal, rowdy, and diehard PEI fans will certainly want to come out and cheer on their local stars, including drivers making their Super Late Model Series debut, such as Brody Lewis, Chris Hughes, and Tanton Woldridge. While Lewis began his Oyster Bed career last year and Hughes has decades of racing experience, there are a few drivers who are 20 or just a few years older, but Tanton, on the other hand, he is 16. With 2 super late model starts including a podium and a top 5, he's been rising through the ranks with a ton of fanfare and success. A top prospect making his first major start at his home track, this storyline is one that deserves plenty of attention and will make things interesting against the plethora of veterans in the field. The Rookie of the Year battle will take a twist this weekend, as 660's Rookie of the Race Curtis Collins is not scheduled to attend, so we'll be seeing a new Rookie of the Race and a new Rookie of the Year battle. Keep an eye on local favorite Kenny Snow, a driver with loads of experience and success at Oyster Bed's street stock level. With all that being said, as race day nears, be sure to stay tuned to our social media pages for breaking news, photo, and video content as it happens. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we will post race highlights and full races the week after every race. Don't forget to check out our website for news, the schedule, roster, points, and much more at slms.ca. Thus, that'll wrap things up ahead of round 2, the Chapman Bros 150 presented by Hynes Paving. If our first race was any indication of what to expect, it's going to be a barn burner of a show, one with non-stop action you will not want to miss. Does Ryan Mester become the first driver in SLMS history to win 2 races in a row? Or will someone new etch their name into the history books and sign the coveted SLMS banner at the end of 150 laps on Saturday night? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments, and we thank you for watching another one of our many great videos over this inaugural season. This is Reegan MacAulay, aka REEGSER'S, signing off. And remember, Oyster Bed Speedway this Saturday at 6 p.m. we write another chapter of Super Late Model Series history with our first event on the high-banked oval and Oyster Bed Bridge. The SLMS is Atlantic Canada's new home for premier super late model racing, so come get some good ol' Saturday satisfaction. See you at the track.
Living on the edge until it's all mine. This is my time. I'm coming for it. Walking through the fire. I'm coming for it. And now it's do or die. From the ashes, hungry for the